everybody, this is my first video for the channel, and it will hopefully be the first of my RollerCoaster Tycoon series. This particular game is RollerCoaster Tycoon 3, and they have like, I don't even know how many, but this game is old. Like, RollerCoaster Tycoon came out when there was no all-in-one PC, and towers were existent, and it's always breaking down. And like laptops were like cool, futuristic items that were really expensive. So let's get started. This video is just to kind of be a beginner for my series, just to kind of give everyone a feel of what RollerCoaster Tycoon is, how it looks, a few things like how they work, and also so that when I start from scratch, everyone will be able to follow maybe a little bit better and hopefully give suggestions on like, ooh, put this in your park if you have it last time. That'd be cool. Alright, here we go. I'm going to everything breaks down at the same time. How annoying. Alright, here we go. So, this particular park is called Calamity Canyons, and it's one of the pre-designed parks that RollerCoaster Tycoon will give you when you get the game, and they give you a goal to complete by a certain day and certain parameters that you need to meet in order to get the woohoo. Okay, so I've already completed the goal that they set in mind, so I thought this would be a really good example of what your park should look like and what a successful park looks like. I don't know. Okay, so this ride right here is one of the rides that came with the park. Some pre-designed ones come with rides already in them, and some pre-designed ones are like there. Like, there's nothing in them except probably like stuff for you to clean up. So it all just depends on what the goal is and how that park is. This ride's called Calamity Coaches, and it's pretty popular with the people. There's 45 people in line, and that's the max that this line can hold because it was already pre-designed. So as you see, it drops to 41. Who's walking through the line like that? Oh. Now there's 43, and it'll get back up to 45. There we go. And then it won't go any higher because only 45 people can fit in line. So, we have Abe Cleaner on our screen. I know everybody gets the I should probably address him. Abe Cleaner is one of the handymen, and the handymen, they sweep footpath, they pick up trash, they empty trash bins, they water gardens, and they mow the lawn. So, that's their purpose, is to pretty much keep your park clean. And if your park is dirty, like if there's a lot of vomit, if there is... Hurry up, Mechanical Martin, get there. This is breakdown time. Okay, I'm just gonna ignore it. If your park is flooded with like vomit, trash, your guests will complain. They'll say these paths are really disgusting. I'm pretty sure matter of fact there is someone, because my park gets pretty gnarly because of the amount of thrill rides that I have. Oh, I'm doing pretty good at the moment. This park is really clean and tidy. That's what I'm talking about. You can stay here as much as you want to. Alright, well, we'll give it some time. I'm sure people get complaining because I'm doing a tutorial at this point, so they are going to have to wait for a second until they really start complaining. So over here we have our log ride called Splash Mine. It's not really doing that great. It one of the reasons that I believe this ride isn't doing too well is because it isn't a thrill ride. And the thrill rides have an excitement level, and those are usually the rides that the people go for, which makes sense. I would rather ride a thrill ride in an amusement park than to ride a crap ride. And I'll kind of show you, I think that the game knows that too. I don't even know why they have gentle rides, because you can tell by the tabs what's probably not going to make you any money. So this tab is a transport ride, all the rides that can get you somewhere. This guy looks bored out of his mind. He hates his life. He's here with his wife and kids who he just wants to get away with, but he's riding this crap ride, and so he just wants to shoot himself. Like, that's what it looks like. Like, he just is done with life. And these are the gentle ride tabs. So why would I build a gentle ride with him looking like that? I don't want to endorse it. But you have use for different rides for different stuff. I mean, obviously, if you build a couple of gentle rides, it will appeal to a different community. If people are bringing in kids, or you'll see some guests will say that ride looks too big for me, too fast for me, too exciting for me. So those are the people that the gentle rides are for. This one is the roller coasters tab. So all the roller coasters that there are out there for you to build are in this tab. This is the thrill rides tab, and you see his eyes are popping out of his head. So those are the rides that you want to build. Like, those are the rides somewhat that will get your guests in line. Some of these rides, not so much. Like, I have three. I have the whole top row of the ride and one on the bottom, and they do okay. They do pretty good, actually. One of them, I don't know. I'm not sure why people aren't getting them on. I probably should figure that out. This one, this guy isn't sweating. He's wet. This is the water rides tab. This one, come on, do it. He chews when you're on that tab. I love that. This is the shops and stalls tab, where you can find all your eateries, in your restroom, your ATMs, your all that kind of stuff. Shops and stalls, as it says. Like, any shop or stall, you can find it there. You hear my little people screaming. They're having fun in my park. This is my 3D cinema. The line is long. It's always long. So long so that I built another one over here. And let's spin around so we can see what that one looks like. That one is probably equally as long. Hey, get over here, please. Oh my gosh. We're gonna have to call him back up. Let's call him Handy. Handy. Where's Handy? There he is. Alright. Let's get this part cleaned up, because this is the last thing we're gonna start playing any second. Okay, so, and since I clicked on that, I guess I could talk a little bit about him. So I'm a handyman. I like to name all my little guys. It's cool. I like that. I think that's a cool little quirk about this game, that you can name like any and everything, and I feel like it gives them more personality. So my handymen are Abe Cleaner, Cleanup Carl, Andy, Molly Maid, Mowing Martin, OCD Orello, Sweeping Sally, and Watering Winston. And my two favorites are Abe Cleaner and Handy Andy, as you can see. No, they don't really function differently, but they do. So what I mean by that is, Abe Cleaner is not assigned an area. He doesn't have a full blue footprint. So I didn't assign him an area because I knew that I would want someone free when I see throw up on the spot to just put down so they can clean it up. So him, Handy Andy, and Molly Maid, they're not assigned. So I usually pull them up first. To clean an area, and then if I'm in an area that I know I've assigned to someone and it's looking like that, I'm pulling up that person and I fire them, and I hire another one, and I give that new person a name, because that's the way of the world. Shit gets real on RollerCoaster Tycoon. So I'm gonna replace these benches because there's a vandal with a bat, obviously. This is what vandalism looks like in your park. Your bench like gets a dent in it. I'm really not clear as to what they're doing. How did the bench get like that? And why a bench of all things? Like, did you have a bat that you chose to use? Were you jumping on it? Like, how did it get it there? If anyone out there knows, please let me know, because it's really one of those questions that I'm wondering. I've never actually seen someone committing the act of vandal in the park, so I don't know exactly what takes place. Like, the throw up you see, you hear the cough, and you see the person, like, slouched over a little bit, and then you see the spot appear, but the vandalism, not so much. So, here's what I was talking about when I meant sometimes you have a use for the gentle ride. And it gets play. There's people on it. There's 26 people on it. I put this ride over here because I kind of wanted this to be like a little gentle area. You eat your food, you calm down after you're all nauseated and stuff from getting off of all the other rides, and you get on the Ferris wheel because you need something to do. So that's what that's about over there. Here is a high traffic area. Because we have this ride called Vertical Spike, and I actually usually like to watch it go. And it's actually loading up right now, so we're gonna zoom back so we can watch it, which is gonna be kind of cool. I like that part about the ride, that it's kind of realistic in the sense that you, hey, come over here. You can watch this go, and it's, oh my god, it's so awesome. Okay, so that's that. Yes, this is a third 3D cinema because they're so popular. And watch, it's still gonna be pretty packed out. I don't know what it is about 3D cinema. I don't know if it's the word, or actually, Andy, I don't need you anymore because I'm out of the area, so thanks for your help. This is a thrill ride. As you see, the line's pretty long. The people are loving it. We have bumper cars here. A little shops installed area here. These spinning rings, there are 2 of them because, as you see, they're pretty popular. Like, I don't know what's so exciting about spinning rings, but if it gets people in my park and gets me money, I'm with it. On some of the pre-designed parks, you can change the price of the ride. Like, you can charge for each ride. On this particular park, it was set that I could not change the price of the ride, but I could only change the price of the admission. In some of the parks, it's the opposite. You can't change the admission, but you can change the price of the ride. That's part of the goal kind of thing. And in some of them, you can change both. It just depends on what, I'm going to call them levels. I'm pretty sure that's like not really the right word, but that's all I can think of. It just kind of depends on what level you're playing. Here's Pop, Lock, and Drop It. We're going to get to see it go. And yes, I did name that ride because I thought about Pop, Lock, and Drop It when I saw what it does. This is Lava Launch. It's another one of the rides I was actually already in. We get to see this one go too. And yes, those are the people on that ride screaming. It comes back down. It looks so cool and fun to watch. Okay, this ride here with this long line, this is, and it's actually extremely long for this particular ride because it's mini golf. And so the next person can't go in, he just got out of line because he got tired of waiting. So 2 people got out of line because they got tired of waiting. The next person can't get in until someone leaves. And these people take forever to golf. Like, I don't know if they think they're at the PGA Tour, or I'm unsure. This is not a putting green, it's mini golf. It's something else for you to do. And these people they take a really, really long time. As you can see, people get tired of waiting, and they're just getting out of line. And he's gonna complain. We'll click on him and see what he said. No, not the ride. I want to click on him. So there you go. We can see what he's thinking. I've been queuing for garden golf for ages. So he's tired of waiting. He pretty much said, fuck this shit, and got out of line, which is fine. I would have got out of line too. Please don't negatively rate me for that because I can't make the line go any shorter. Sorry. So that's pretty much it for my rides. Oh, this is Monster Truck. Hence why they look like little monster trucks. And these people are waiting to get back into the station so they can get off the ride and go on about their merry way. So now that's pretty much it for all the rides in my park. I'm going to show you the other kinds of little workers that you could get in your park, and the goal, and then I'm gonna wrap this bad baby up. So here's the other kind of workers. So you have handyman, then you have mechanics. So my mechanics are Bob the Builder, Inspector Ivan, Joe Schmo, Mechanic 5 and 6, Mechanical Martin, Mr. Fix-It, and Warren Wrench. And they fix the rides and inspect them. As you see, right now Joe Schmo is fixing Splash Mine because it broke down. So they fix it, and you can designate areas for them too, but I don't, because I like to let them wander around. Sometimes I feel like when you designate them an area, they don't do a good job at taking care of it. So I just rather not, because then I don't want to have to fire people. Here's security guards, so they help keep the vandalism down. Like, they help stop my benches from being all bent up, or at least they're supposed to. I'm not gonna say they do, because I've still seen a couple bent up benches. And when I was playing another time, for the first time, I saw a light post was like hanging over. I'm not sure how it happened. So I like to hire new ones when I see a lot of it going on, because obviously there's not enough. So we have Billy Beat 'em Up, Can of Whoop Ass, Judo Jim, Knuckles, Security Sam, and Shankum Sharon. Shankum Sharon's kind of my favorite because he's pretty badass, I think. No, they don't do anything different. I just go off their names and say that they're pretty cool because I really like that name. The goal for this park was to have at least 1,000 guests in your park at the end of October, year 3, with a park rating of at least 600. So you can see so yeah, the game doesn't give a damn that I'm trying to do a video tutorial. They're just still gonna break up stuff. That's fine. Anywho, I have 1,433 guests, and we have a park rating of 865, which is it's good. I like to have a park rating of 900, but with everything breaking down and the lines and stuff, I guess I understand why people wouldn't be as happy as I would like them to be about it. So yeah, that's RollerCoaster Tycoon. I love simulation games, so that's probably most of what you'll see me playing. This is the first of the series. The next video that I'll put up will be me doing a park from scratch, or what I'm going to call scratch. It's going to be me trying to complete another goal. So however that one starts off, sometimes they start you off with a couple of rides, no rides, lots of rides, fix this park. So we'll see. You'll see right along with me. I'll start from the beginning and go throughout so you can really see what the heck is going on in the game. As all the other YouTubers say, like, comment, and subscribe, and I hope you like this video. Thanks for watching.